Hey everybody, I finally finished the Baby Shark album. Today was the hardest day. I sewed in the signatures and I did it wrong. Anywho, and then I need help with beading. Oh my gosh. I tried the little clear white string. No, I could not tie it. Finally tried white nylon string and that seemed to work. I am like all thumbs. But anyway, it's cute, and I really question whether I should do it anyway with a 3-year-old, but I had already done the eyelets, so there you go. So I've got little beads with words, like and play, little fishies. They had 60% off beads, strung beads at Michael's today because I went to get bigger jump rings. Listen to me, I even know the names of them. A little starfish. Let's see. I thought I had another word on here. Probably. Oh no. Here, this one. So this says wish, but then on the other side it says sport. I'm like, really? Anyway. So there are the beads. I did 3 strands. And here's Baby Shark. So I did 2 signatures, but I measured it out like I was doing 3 signatures, and you'll see what I mean when I get in here. And then, I shouldn't keep telling you all the things I did wrong, that's silly. But, here's Baby Shark. I think I've shown this. And I just didn't sew it correct, completely on the crease, so it's a little wonky. But anyway, I like it. I'm happy, I'm done. Here's Happy Birthday Vienna, but I need to work on that part of it, and beading. So there's this. This is a bow from Dollar Tree. I don't find that I need to glue it. I don't think. I don't know. It seems to be staying. There's a coloring page that I used Easter egg dye on. And there's Baby Shark with a ribbon. And then Mommy Shark. And I used some of the seals from Dollar Tree. And there's Mommy. And then it says Mommy Shark, and there's Vienna with her bubble blower. Oh my gosh. And there she's... I love those pictures. And then I did some fringe here. I did washi. But yeah, it's held up. So then I did a pocket. I had a separate book from Dollar Tree other than the Golden Book. So I used some of its images, and then in there I put a little tag of a picture of Vienna and her presents. Oh my gosh, look at that pink bow. Such a sweetheart. But yeah, I need to work on the sewing it in and that stuff. Grandma Shark, and here's her and her Mimi. You make me smile, and a Dollar Tree sticker. And then on the other side, there's... I should have put me on the other side, but yeah. Anyway, I'm in here. I just... And then here's a little... I tried to make it a little interactive, and there she is again. Is that the same? No, it's different. And there she is with your big baboosh. And I love this stuff. Isn't that pretty? Let's see what else. And then Daddy Shark. And there's her and her daddy in the pool. She had a pool party the next day. There I am, finally. I need to put Ba Shark or something, because that's what they call me, Ba. Oops, see? Going through it. See how I should have centered it better on the first signature. And there's her and her mommy and daddy. And I got a gift bag, and I cut some images out of that as well. I got to get better about making sure. I'm usually taking a lot of pictures of things with the family, and then I forget to... I have a mermaid case where I keep stuff, and this was a memo pad in there, so I just put this. Look at her with her finger puppets. Cute. And there it's Grandpa Shark, and so here is where I messed up, and I need to glue that down too, I'm seeing. Because there's room for another signature here, so she's not going to care, but, now I know. You do this and you'll learn, and then I did a ribbon here and some lace, and then I covered the staples, that's her and her grandpa, with these wax melt stickers. And then, because I stapled this on. This is a Dollar Tree Valentine's. And here it says Baby Shark. And there's Vienna. V is 3. There she is. This is at her pool party. That's why it's in the second signature, because that's the pool party. Time to go. I trimmed the pages down. I've seen where people fold them. I might try that next time. And then this one. And here's, it says Tiny Treasure. I did a die. And I did some pom-pom trim there. And then I have a tag. And this is from the cover of the book that I bought at Dollar Tree. And there she is, having her... She's so happy to be the center of attention. There's the beautiful, cute cupcakes that her mommy made for the party. I don't think that flips up, no. And then it's just another page of the story. And this is off out of the book as well. And then I did some ribbon. And these are tags that I folded over. And then here's a tag from the book, so they can do journaling on that side if they want. This is not a text spot, it's just the ribbon. And I put those seals there. So yeah, I think it turned out good. I think she'll have fun with it. And these are Dollar Tree iron-ons that I just used. There's some baby girls. And then this is from a packaging, and I just turned it into a tab. And there's some paper I put on the back, and I corner cropped it. Here's another iron-on from Dollar Tree, and it says Friends, so that is where she will see her and her friends. I thought I ran this embossing folder, I don't know if you can tell through that. But I did, maybe I forgot to put it in. Okay. And then there's her friends again, older kids helping her open things, and they're watching her. And I took a white doily and just did different colors on it. And then I did Baby Shark. That's the last page, and I just cut from the other book, The End. And here's a wall date sticker from Dollar Tree. But yeah, I could have sworn. So, things learned from this. Oh, this is her cake. I don't know if I showed you that. I bought all that material, and that's all I did with it. So there you go. But, and then I used this, and I did like I said, I'm still learning. I seem to make one of these a year. So, yeah, I forget how to do stuff. But yeah, let me know. Be nice. It's like this is wonky here. But again, she's going to love it. So that's really all that matters. And, you know, I shouldn't be so hard on myself. These are not the sewing in and stuff. That's the harder part, just saying. So I feel like overall I did okay. But I could have sworn I had some... I took a piece of paper and I used this. And what I did, but you can't see it because I guess it's not in there, is put this face up like this and inked it up and then put the paper on top instead of using. But you know, whatever. So yeah, I challenged myself. I did a dangle and I did the sewing in. So overall, I think it turned out okay, but there's things I would never sell this. This is not up to par. But I will get better as I go and learn how to do and get more used to it. So yeah, if you have any tips, let me know. But I think it went okay. I could put another something in here, but I'm out of pictures and I'm kind of done. Now that I've sewn them in, I'm like, I'm done. I started putting stuff away. I spent so much time on this. I'm almost at a bad word. Dangles. I mean, I swear I was upstairs. I set it up in my bedroom because that's where that armoire is, and then stuff's in the hallway. Anyway, and I just thought, okay, I'll just do it in here and not. Oh my gosh, I am not coordinated whatsoever. Trying to tie knots and stuff, it was pitiful. I'm glad that wasn't on. So if you're wondering how to do signatures and stuff, don't ask me because I'm not there yet to share that. I'm just learning, but there's so many great YouTubers online that do that. While I'm here really quick, I am working on a different kind of album, and I need to glue down the washi. So I have all these cards, as you've seen me haul, And I thought, you know what? Now this is a digital. So I start out with the word cards, and then this is a digital that I got. But I wanted to use the cards, not just the envelopes. So I'll just share really quick. I'm not done with this either. So I did 2 envelopes, and then this is from Sweet Miss Daisy. Here's some of the stamps I just got, and I colored them right onto the side of the card. I glued the cards into the flap. Then here's this one. So if you open it and you go like this, there's a digital of a kitty and a pumpkin and some ribbon, and I let it fray because it started fraying. I thought, okay, well, that's okay. So here's Halloween, and I put a little bag here, folded the bottom up, went into my stash. This is done at my trailer. So I had this boo, and then it came with, because the bag covered the spider on the inside of the card, so I cut out a little spider and a bat. And this was on the inside of the card of this, which is not there. So I cut it out and put it there. I thought that turned out kind of cute, so I could stuff some stuff in there. I did not do a good, I don't know, what would that, you know, I didn't square it off to have a good distance, or what am I trying to say, binding. But I did this. This is the Michaels Haunted House set, and I had this shiny black, and I thought that was kind of cool. This is Picket Fence stencil, so I pushed myself to do some stenciling, and I really liked it. So this moon is also from the Michaels set, and then I just edged it. So I kind of did some purple, different color purples there. And then here's the last one, card. And then I'm going to decorate, do something here. Is all the treat. Thinking of you on Halloween is all the treat I need. So this is a pocket, little tuck spot, and then this is a tuck spot as well. But I can't put too much in it because it's not that wide of a binding, I guess is the word I was looking for earlier. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm having fun with those cards. So these are the bigger cards. So, I don't know. I thought rather than just the envelopes, I'm going to use the cards and a couple of envelopes. So I just tuck them into each other. And yeah, there you go. Pretty cute. But yeah, I got to glue this. Washi is a little frustrating, but I think it's so pretty with that. I'll just apply some glue and it'll be fine. All right. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Be nice. And yeah, if you have any tips about seam binding or somebody I need to watch, let me know. All right, you guys. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.